Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. I know in about 3 to 4 more days, actually 5 days, in about 5 days, we will be having the Chainsaw Man x Nikke collaboration. And if any of you guys are not aware, Nikke recently released a PC client. Now, I'm making this guide for those of you guys who are thinking of re-rolling and you're trying out the game currently. There's a lot of you guys who reach out to me and be like, hey, GuitarRock, just started Nikke PC client, how to reroll, what's the best advice here? So let's jump into it. I'm gonna give you guys a brief guide and then we're gonna talk about the best characters to try to obtain right now in the current meta 2023. A lot of things have changed since then. Let's jump into it. Now, first things first, to reroll, obviously you gotta, how do you log out, right? So every time you reroll, you need to log out your account. So right here, in this particular PC client, you need to log out, not just in the game. And I think that's something that I need to mention first, because right here in the top right, there's this button where you can click on these 3 lines, right? That is going to be very important, logging out here. Once you click on this logout, now once you're done selecting your region and everything, press agree to terms, and then you need to do this registration. So just enter your email and then they will send you a verification code. So the verification code, make sure you guys check the spam folder, very important. If you are doing this on Gmail, right, make sure you guys at the left section there, click open up and then go to the spam. It will be inside here most of the time. You can see mine is like right here. They sent me this code right the other day when I was trying to reroll. Yeah, so it's just that simple, that straightforward. You just need one email and then you can use the salted method. What is the salted method? Basically you do, let's say your email address is this one and then you can just add +1 afterwards. This tricks the system, a different email, but it's still the same email. Like hopefully that makes sense. It allows you to have multiple accounts with this, so you can make a +1, a +2 afterwards, a +3, a +4, going up no matter how many times you want to do the reroll. Now let's talk about what's the best course of action once you enter the game. Now, when you first complete the tutorial and everything, you beat I think 1-4 or something. So that is going to be the first time you are able to access the recruit section. Alright, in the particular recruit section, then you'll be greeted by a banner that is called the beginner's banner. Now in this banner, there's something a little bit different in this banner, right? So this banner, you cannot obtain pilgrim units. So pilgrim units are basically the bread and butter of this game. Alright, if you play Nikke, everyone will tell you, oh, you gotta reroll for pilgrim units. Unfortunately, the first 10 pool that they give you, that free 10 pool, you can reroll there. For other units, that's not pilgrim. So pilgrim is a faction of this game. So everyone in this game belongs to a faction. For example, right now you can see the company. So there's Elysian, there's Missilis, there's Tetra, and then last but not least there's Pilgrim. So Pilgrim has lower rates overall compared to the other characters which you want to obtain, and also the Pilgrim molds are quite hard to obtain. Now in most banners you can generally see the Pilgrim characters, they have less rates. So like this one you can see 0.233% for the other characters, and then Pilgrim characters is 0.0714%. So they have less rates in general. So ideally you want to reroll for the Pilgrim banners, right? Which unfortunately you cannot do until you finish the tutorial 2-1. Then you can access your mailbox for you to claim stuff. They lock the mailbox behind there, so you gotta go all the way to 2-1. But regardless, the first tutorial summon, who should you aim for? The best character that I can recommend is going to be Litter. I know a lot of you guys, oh, I don't want this lolly. She's not really a lolly though, she's a grandma. But hey, regardless, definitely highly recommend Litter. She's going to be very, very useful. She's probably one of the strongest character, irreplaceable even until today. Like Litter is going to give you such a strong head start. She's not even, like for everyone in that particular burst slot that she fills, which is burst 1, it's not even close. Litter is going to be the best character to obtain by far for any beginner out there. So there's no one that can perhaps replace her. It's going to be quite hard. But let's say I know rerolling is going to be really, really hard. What are the other options besides Litter, right? For this particular first banner, I would say a Senti is not going to be too bad either. So they both belong in the same company and same squad, Mighty Tools and Missilis. Unfortunately, Senti might not be that useful for a new player. She's strong, but I think she's going to be strong later on, once you reach the mid game to end game. She's a rocket launcher, she helps you charge your burst extremely fast. In terms of early progression, you probably don't need Senti as much. So I'm going to say she's going to be second behind Little. Little should still be a priority. And one more character that I can highly vouch for, that I've been using since day one, is going to be Drake. Trust me, she's going to be really helpful if you have a bunch of, you know, other strong burst tree to be able to boost them, right? Modernia, Scarlet, those are the characters that you want to look out for. Now Drake is going to be definitely very helpful. Now, I highly recommend, again, top should be Little, your priority in this standard beginner banner, followed by Santi and Drake should be behind that. So this should be your top 3 in my humble opinion. Again, there's a few others like Laplace, which is very good for bosses later on, but these characters, like, they are not as useful for new players per se. Now let's talk about the other banner. Like, once after you finish the 2-1, now you have access to this particular banner right here. Look at this mailbox, click. Ooh, 10 rolls. Okay, this thing expires in 14 days. So you guys have 14 days to reroll if you guys want to reroll. And a bunch of gems. Wait, 3,000 gems. 3,000 gems. Enough for 20 more pulls here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Now this particular banner, currently the Soda banner, you still have 4 days left. As you can see, you have a very high chance to obtain Soda. Sadly, I wouldn't recommend her for new players. She's not exactly super useful. She's not super meta. She's not the weakest either. Alright, she's not bad for PvP. You can still use her, try to make her work to heal a little bit. But ideally, in this particular banner, this is the one that you want to reroll for, the Pilgrim units. Alright, so let's talk about which character you want to be on the lookout for. First one is going to be none other than Scarlet. Highly recommend her. Highly recommend her. The only character in the game that uses a sword, she is going to be very useful. You can ask anyone in the game that have Scarlet, they will tell you that she's going to be the best, either the best damage dealer in a lot of scenarios or the most useful character overall in burst tree. She provides a lot, right? So the only other character that can, you know, perhaps be almost equal footing to her is going to be either Modernia, alright, so which is also another character they can consider rerolling. It's going to be really hard, but try to get one of these characters. Scarlet Modernia she was a character featured in a banner previously for the Pilgrim banner, but right now she has been added to the standard banner. So should be able to try to obtain her, although the rates are quite low. And if you would want a third choice, then I would highly recommend Heron as well. I don't have Heron, but a lot of people have been vouching for Heron. She's going to be equally as strong as well. Heron, Scarlet, Modernia, these should be the top Pilgrims for now, right? So the others, definitely they have their niche for sure, like Rapunzel and stuff, but they fill a different role. Like these 3 are going to be the top DPS by far. Highly recommend you guys to reroll for one of these. Like if I'm rerolling today, what would be the best account that I'm looking for? Most likely Scarlet plus Little. That's just the best combination, I would say. If you can get Scarlet Little, Modernia Little, Heron Little is not bad either. Like, I feel like one of these is going to be a very good start for you guys to be able to start out, progress, and hopefully enjoy the game, because the PC client is so smooth. Too bad beginners don't really get diesel anymore. Like this used to be the pre-registered rewards, but you will still be able to obtain Privity. So I think the quest for the Privity is still there. This girl right here, right? So you will still be able to get her for free. She's going to be able to help you quite decently as well. So yeah, that's going to be overall the reroll guide. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if any veteran players are watching this, hey, feel free to let me know what you guys think as well. If you guys have anything to add, leave it in the comment section below. As always, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. And man, I can't wait for the Chainsaw Man collab. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.